So we've actually been working on this for many, many weeks. So Novak Djokovic, I think as you guys know, number one tennis player, one of the best ever. He is being discriminated against because he didn't take the mRNA COVID jab. And he never wanted to do it from the beginning. And you know what? There were people in Florida who never wanted to do it, and we fought for your right to make that choice without losing your job or having this stuff. And so not only has he not wanted to take it, we now have the data to show these booster shots aren't preventing you from getting infected. People get infected anyways. And so, it's like, okay, now you have this rule, and we're one of the only countries in the world that has this rule that you have to show shot records to come in as a foreign visitor on an airplane. Never mind, Djokovic has already had COVID. There's something called natural immunity, which the CDC didn't want to recognize, but we all know is a fact of life. And so he poses zero risk to the United States, zero risk to the state of Florida, and zero risk to Miami. So he should be allowed to compete. Now, I would run a boat from the Bahamas here for him. I would do that 100%. But I think his people are looking at it, and I'm not sure that's the way they want to come into the country, which I understand. I think it'd be a great moment, but nevertheless. So, but we've looked at the rules, and this is all executive fiat. Congress never passed any of this. They wanted to take your job if you didn't get the shot. Congress never passed that. That was executive fiat by the Biden administration. That's not the way this country is supposed to be governed. But so that's what the rules are of what they laid down. So we think that coming by boat may be okay, even under Biden's existing framework. So I've written a letter saying, let him come in. But if you're not letting him come in by plane, at least confirm to us, not really because I care, but I think his camp wants to know, that he could come by boat and it would not be in violation of anything that you've done. And so we'll wait on a response on that. But at the end of the day, how unscientific is it to impose this ridiculous mandate? And the thing is, the state of Florida, we thrive off a lot of the foreign visitors and the tourists. This has put a crimp into that, because there's people on the matter of principle that don't want to have to show their shot records either way. And I get invited to visit foreign countries all the time, and we haven't done it since COVID, because the first question I ask is, are they going to require us to test or show papers or anything like that? I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. And I know a lot of people feel the same way. But it is wrong to discriminate against somebody based on the choice they've made regarding this. It was wrong when the shots first came out and everyone said that they were going to work and end COVID. It was wrong then, and we said that then. We actually banned vaccine passports in early 2021 in Florida. We were the first state to do that, because you have people, I had a lot of people that were just, between 18 and 45, not at high risk. Many of them have had COVID, and they're telling me, I don't want to do this. But yet, if I don't do it, if they start having passports, I can't go to a movie theater or a game? And that's what they wanted. That was the vision, Fauci's vision, to basically marginalize people who didn't bend the knee. And so we rejected that. But it is wrong to discriminate against people on this basis, and it's especially wrong today, after we've been through this for a couple years, and after we've seen massive waves occur, even amongst people that had gotten shots and boosters. And so let's just get real here. It's wrong to discriminate, period, on this basis. But how unscientific is it to cling to this particular mandate when we know that people are getting infected and people are spreading it, regardless of the booster shot? So I hope he's able to play. I hope that the president will, not necessarily even grant him special. I think what he should do is just repeal the rule. It's not a good rule, and it's not something that makes sense. And we're one of only a handful of countries that do it. But I would just reflect on this: the fact that they're still clinging to the fact that they were in court down in Miami a month or two ago, arguing for the reinstatement of the air travel mask mandate. They want that reinstated. They were arguing for that. The fact that they're still trying to do that, what I think that could tell you is, if it wasn't for Florida standing up and saying no, they would have won on those issues and so many more issues. We would be in a situation where you would have to be showing these papers to go to a different state or all these other things. I mean, we would basically be in a biomedical security state. And Florida was the impenetrable roadblock to the Faucian vision that they had for this country. And so it's not just, I had to lead the charge, but we had a lot of Floridians who took pride in us bucking these elites and us saying, not on our watch. Okay, thanks everybody.